Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to make this beautiful decor and all the materials used in this video will be linked in the description box. So let's get started. First I am taking this designer MDF base which is in a hexagon shape and I prime it with white gesso. And I'll leave it aside to dry. Once it's dried, next let's do some decoupage work on it, and for that I'm taking this beautiful filament decoupage paper. These papers are single layered and can be adhered on all surfaces without issues of wrinkles and air bubbles. And these are perfect for beginners as they are very easy to work with. These papers are packaged in a set of 2. I'll be working with this paper, so I'll keep the other one aside. Next, I'll check the placement of the paper and I'll tear out the excess paper. Then I'm going to adhere it, and for that I'm using the Decor Magic Decoupage glue. So I'll just apply a layer of the decoupage glue and carefully adhere the paper. And once I have adhered the paper, I'll apply another layer of the decoupage glue above the surface and I'll leave it aside to dry. Once it's dried, I'll take some chalk paints and paint the remaining parts of the background. Here I have used 2 shades of chalk paints and blended it to give a gradient effect. Once it's painted, again I leave it aside to dry. Next, I am taking this mixed media paste and I mix it with a little bit of this Choco Cookie chalk paint. And I'll be doing some stenciling using the stencil. So I'll apply the paste onto the stencil using a palette knife. And I'll do some stenciling work this side as well. Then I'll paint the borders of the base with chalk paint. And again I let it dry. And once it's dried, I'll apply a good coat of the Decor varnish. And again I leave it aside to dry. While it dries, let's make some flowers, and for that I am using my cardt machine. So to die cut our flowers, first I am using the plate A and then I am placing the plate B above plate A. Next I am placing the paper. Then I place my dies above the paper, making sure the sharp ends of the dies are facing the paper. And then I'll cover it with plate C. And finally, I'll pass this sandwich through my dream cut machine. And here we have our perfect flower cutouts. Repeating the same process, I'll cut out some leaves. Next, let's give some 3D look to these flowers, and for that I'm using this raspberry multi-surface paint. So I'll just apply the paint at the ends of the petals like this. Next, I'll take a pair of scissors and shape the flowers. And then I'll apply some glue and adhere the layers of the flowers together. To create the center portion, you can use a bead, or what I am doing here is I am using a piece of aluminium foil and molding it like this, and then I am painting it using some black chalk paint. And I'll adhere this in the center of the flower. So I'll repeat the same process and create some more flowers like this. Finally, I'm going to place all the flowers and leaves on my base. I also use some smaller handmade flowers from this pack. And I adhered everything using the silicone glue. And lastly, I adhered this beautiful quote which says, "Life is beautiful." And I also decided to add a butterfly from this handmade butterflies pack to complete the piece. And this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed watching, make sure you hit the like button and see you all in the next video.